The 11 best books on how to deal with anxiety. Dealing with anxiety is definitely not easy, right? How do you work through it? I'm sure you're going to agree with me when I say that when it comes to anxiety, any helping hand is welcome. Hello, this is Joy from developgoodhabits.com, and today I want to share with you 11 books that will boost your courage to face anxiety head-on. Many people cope with anxiety daily. Only last year, over 40 million Americans had their lives drastically shaken by this disorder. The question is whether it controls us or we control it. And believe me, you can control your own anxiety. These 11 books will help you take charge of your life. Some of them are technical, some are informal, and some are full of personal accounts. But all of them are full of great info. I'm sure you'll find something that will touch your heart and make you feel stronger. Found a book that caught your attention? There are links to all the 11 books in the description, so go check it out. Get informed, get inspired, make changes and get your anxiety under control. Shall we get started then? Number 1. Monkey Mind, a memoir on anxiety by Daniel Smith. Monkey Mind is a witty and insightful book that will give us an inside look at an anxious mind. This is Daniel's own tale of struggle with anxiety, and his funny, gripping, and real speech will surely resonate with everyone who is walking, or has at some point, walked down the same path. However, this is not a book to give solutions or actionable ideas on how to deal with this disorder. Instead, the author's honesty will surely come as solace and a reminder that you're not the only one fighting this battle. Number 2. Feeling Good, the New Mood Therapy by David D. Burns. Pessimism, guilt, anxiety, and low self-esteem are all too common these days. It's far too easy to let these negative emotions keep us down, sad, and lonely. Noted psychiatrist Dr. David Burns presents the tools to endure the bad days in Feeling Good. Through cognitive therapy techniques, he teaches us how to handle negative thoughts, guilt, and mood swings, encouraging us to handle criticism and hostility well and build self-esteem. There's no magic bullet to forever end depression or anxiety, but Dr. Burns gives excellent tools for controlling them so that we can live a better life. Number 3. The Anxiety and Phobia Workbook by Edmund Bourne. This is a classic book that has been read and recommended by psychiatrists and psychologists for years. Bourne is very clear and concise when explaining the causes of anxiety. Moreover, the book contains a multitude of strategies that can fit different people with different struggles. After all, not all people suffer anxiety in the same way, so the treatments shouldn't be cookie-cutter. This workbook hands us a range of proven methods for overcoming anxiety. Its topics include how to deal with your negative self-talk and cope with panic attacks, as well as relaxation and breathing techniques. Also, it reminds us of the importance of therapy and lifestyle changes in the treatment process. Number 4. Declutter Your Mind by Steve Scott and Barry Davenport. This is the work of Steve Scott, the owner of our own developgoodhabits.com, alongside Barry Davenport. Their goal is simple. Let's learn the habits, actions, and mindsets that will clean up the mental clutter that holds us back from living a meaningful life. Mental clutter sabotages you behind the scenes. It slowly steals your life away by robbing you of optimism, inner peace, and emotional freedom. So, are you constantly overwhelmed by your thoughts, stuck in a place full of stress and negativity? Or are you looking for a system for managing your inner life in order to maximize happiness, peace of mind, and productivity? Then, this is the book for you. Number 5. Furiously Happy, a funny book about horrible things by Jenny Lawson. You don't usually find the words funny and anxiety in the same sentence. It's hard to find the soul-sucking feeling of anxiety funny, right? But Jenny Lawson toes that line with Furiously Happy, a book about anxiety that is educational, touching, and hysterically funny. With this one, you'll actually laugh out loud. Lawson shares her personal experiences in a collection of essays that give us a glimpse into her unique mind. Providing a great break from clinical books, Furiously Happy is a one-of-a-kind, very entertaining journey for those who have only known sadness when dealing with anxiety. Number 6. Hardcore Self-Help, Anxiety by Robert Duff, PhD. If you like honest, plain-spoken, blunt advice, and some colourful language, this is the book for you. Dr. Duff takes some of the stigma out of mental illness by talking to you as a friend rather than delivering lectures on what steps to take. Even though many other books cover the same ground, often in more detail, this book finds its strength in its easygoing manner and the unique delivery of substantial information. The lack of scientific jargon turns this title into an easy, engaging read that can reach anyone. Number 7. My Age of Anxiety. Fear, Hope, Dread, and the Search for Peace of Mind by Scott Stossel. To Stossel, anxiety isn't some dull clinical topic. He's been there, he suffers from it. This subject matters to him. My Age of Anxiety mixes the author's personal feelings and perspectives brought by his own experiences with the result of many years of avid research into every single facet of anxiety. This great book covers it all: the social, neurological, and environmental causes, the tools and tricks for decreasing the impact of these triggers, the personal experiences of patients. It even mentions pharmaceutical solutions, their side effects, and alternate forms of treatment. Some other books may go deeper, be more revealing, or have more cutting-edge science. However, this is the one book that really hits all the bases in its thorough discussion of anxiety. Number 8. Dare: The New Way to End Anxiety and Stop Panic Attacks by Barry McDonough. Do you believe it's impossible to live without panic attacks or anxiety? Then this is a must-read for you. The tools, examples, and in-depth explanations in this book are very down-to-earth, but the best part is, in its pages, you can not only find facts, but inspiration to go out and make changes in your life. Barry draws from science and his extensive experience helping sufferers and giving the knowledge to create a comprehensive guide. It includes how to face specific anxious situations you usually avoid, how to relieve anxiety, stop panic attacks, and increase your confidence and self-esteem. His DARE technique can be used by everyone. Age or background doesn't matter. It is possible to live a life free from anxiety and panic attacks. Number 9. The Anxiety Toolkit. Strategies for Fine-Tuning Your Mind and Moving Past Your Stuck Points by Alice Boyes, PhD. Many self-help books spend too much time preaching techniques, but don't really inspire you to follow through, don't you think? I always appreciate books that encourage you, either by design or inspiration, to take the steps they offer and actually put them into action. Want an example? Dr. Boyes' The Anxiety Toolkit. Presenting both the causes of and the steps to decrease anxiety, this book gets right to the heart of the different ways it affects the lives of its sufferers, but what really makes this title stand out is its approach. Interactive and full of quizzes, it provides a bit of fun while ensuring your learning experience is worthwhile and long-lasting. Number 10. Change Your Brain, Change Your Life. The breakthrough program for conquering anxiety, depression, obsessiveness, lack of focus, anger, and memory problems by Dr. Daniel G. Amen. This book goes beyond anxiety. It's about all sorts of emotional issues: anger, focus, depression, obsession, lack of focus, and memory issues. With an academic and, at the same time, practical speech, Dr. Amen exposes the relationship between our brain patterns and the problem behavior that can help us cure a myriad of mental problems. There's one major difference when it comes to this book. Contrary to many other titles, Change Your Brain lays out many strong arguments for prescription drugs, letting the reader know when they should be used or avoided. Dr. Amen brings forth a balanced approach, explaining that while drugs aren't a magical and instantaneous solution to problems, there are times they can be of help. Number 11. Rewire Your Anxious Brain. How to Use the Neuroscience of Fear to End Anxiety, Panic, and Worry by Catherine M. Pittman, PhD. In this excellent book, psychologist Catherine Pittman offers an evidence-based solution to overcoming anxiety based in cutting-edge neuroscience and research. This book's strength isn't novelty, but its comprehensive explanation of the neuropsychology of anxiety and the life changes we can make to actually control these feelings where they start: our brain. Those who have been in treatment for anxiety or done DBT or CBT will find this book only a refresher. However, if you're new to this medical side, this might be a good science-based book to start with. So, what are your thoughts on our list? Is there a specific book that helped you, or one that changed the way you see anxiety or the way you act? Do you have any recommendations to share with us? Tell us your experience with anxiety and your favourite books on the subject in the comments down below. Our channel is here to help you develop a better life, one habit at a time. Then why not subscribe? Thank you for watching and see you next time.